Hello everybody and welcome back to the 40th episode now of the 0.5 project. Now in today's video, Nationals. Previous 4 weeks or 3 videos I have been training for this Nationals, not competed as I felt like I just wasn't improving throughout the competition period. However, I haven't trained a whole bunch. I record this after the Nationals, I'm not going to give anything away. In this previous week on the Tuesday I did some sled sprints. Let's see how that went. Short session, and then on the Friday all I did was go to the gym, do some ability work, get warm on the bike. I didn't record any of it, and then Saturday was Nationals. Here you go. Right, so we are at the track, warm-up track at Birmingham. I'm warming up right now. I don't feel optimal. I don't feel primed, but I do feel, I don't know, maybe it's my mind tricking me, but some sort of freshness. Like I haven't really trained a whole bunch. I mean, I'm kind of just winging it today, but it will be interesting. I do feel a little bit unfit, I must say, so I'm glad I didn't do the 200. Because after I jogged around the track and did a few warm-up drill, like all the warm-up you see, I'm like heavily breathing, although it is very humid, so that could play a role. But let's get on with the rest of the warm-up. Let's see how I do. The goal is to get to semi, so
look, there's my home, there's my world. See, it's the flower, mine is lost. Beyond space, beyond time, give me a fire, clear my mind, tale of love, so divine. You are human, just like now. Ooh, I can see it in the dark. Ooh, take my hand and bring me back.
that warm-up coming to an end. I'll now move you on to the 100-meter heat. So to get through to the semi-final, I need to come in either top 3 in this heat or be one of the 4 fastest losers, and there are 4 heats.
Be my friend. Beyond me, with the light, I am dreaming every night. You are all organized. You are human. You are
first 8 seconds of the race, and it's at the 50-metre point on the inside curb. So it's 3 coming up for you. Dylan Williams is on the inside. Keep an eye out for him. Imatiti Kua-Davidson does. Well, there's nobody in lane 3. I think we've had a DNS, but if I said Imatiti Kua-Davidson goes in 4, Ryan Hewitt's in 5, Samuel Ashadu is in 6, Marcel Winter in 7, and Sam Lawson goes in lane 8. Great start on the inside, Williams going well, and Imatiti Kua-Davidson starting to move through the field now, and he just has the edge coming into the final 20 metres. It's Imatiti Kua-Davidson that takes the win. 10.
All right.
So, to conclude, it was a minus 0.8 win. Nobody was running insanely quick times compared to their PBs. I'm just going to get the win calculator up now. Probably was a bit more than 0.8, as every other heat was a little bit more than 0.8, and then everything else was -1, -2. Some were -4s, but admittedly it didn't feel that strong. It was not -4s, but it was just like a consistent headwind. I did run that 11.17 in a 0.0. That day was a tailwind. There was no like headwinds or anything, so it actually does roughly correlate to like a 11.16, 11.15 0.0, and 11.05 plus 2.0. It isn't that good. I don't know what specifically happened to me. I'm just not running well. There is a lot of things I did wrong in the race, so you'll notice my first 2 or 3 strides were really good. Like, I remember in the race I was like, wow, and then I just pop up. It might have been the 4th or 5th stride in, it might have been the 2nd stride in, I can't remember exactly. I just pop up, and from there my race was ruined. I lost all my momentum, and I just kept getting dusted. Now I know it looks like my last 50 meters was my weakness, but that was just due to a lack of momentum. I just simply didn't have the speed. Something just hasn't been right this whole outdoor season. You know, I ran a 7:03 and a 7:06 indoor, which is really good times for me. With my last 40 meter split times in my best runs, that would equate to like a high 10.7, and I just haven't been able to run like that ever since. I think I just need to drill it in more and more and more. Does it mean I'm going to quit? Nope. Does it mean I'm going to keep persevering? Absolutely. Let God's will be done. That's all I can do. I'm not upset about this. I'm not angry about this. I need to keep working hard. I do need to work a bit harder than I have been the past 4 weeks. I did lose a bit of motivation, not in terms of like wanting to train, but the whole purpose behind sprinting. I'm going to make a separate video on that, because it is actually definitely something to talk about, and maybe could help some other people. That's a whole different matter. It's not the case of like, oh, I didn't want to go training or anything. I was just reevaluating my whole actual purposes of being in the sport. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of the 0.5 Project. For now, yeah, it wasn't an ideal weekend or day. I was hoping maybe things could be different, but I did make a lot of technical errors in that race. They said, I'll see you in the next week's episode of the 0.5 Project. Ciao.